Hi guys, Health Lights. It's just a brief breeding update. It's pitch dark in Cornwall, but the lights are on until 10 o'clock. They've got optimum light until 10 o'clock in the evenings. It's about 8:15 in the evening. I do come in every night before I turn the lights off. I'll come back in later, but nobody's due to lay any eggs tonight. So yeah, this is just a brief update. The Jansen hen, the old 12-year-old, she hasn't laid. If she doesn't lay by Sunday, it's now Thursday. We don't think she's going to lay any eggs. We got to take into consideration her age. It'll be a damn shame because she laid last year, and the old girl's produced 3 Feb winners on her own, with 2 different cocks. The cock in there paired to her has produced a Feb winner as well. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll just take them out of the section, because if we take her out of the section and leave him in here on his own, it'll cause problems for us. So we'll take them both out of the section if they haven't laid any eggs. They might still do, because they were a late pairing. Same with those guys. They were a late pairing. 4 days later than everybody else, actually, because he was very stubborn. He didn't want to mate with his hen. But we're expecting eggs off those guys for sure. Another pair that haven't laid is the Busharts down there. That's a full Eagleson's Bushart pairing. She's quite an old hen as well, but she doesn't lay. We've got another Bushart hen in another section that we can replace her with. So there's no problem there really. He's produced a Fed winner himself, and he's also won the Fed. Another Bushart pairing that hasn't laid yet, but we're really sure that they will. She's a 2015 hen, and he's a 2018 cock. Most of them are on 2 eggs. There's a Cooster lean boar cross pair up there. They're on 2 eggs. There's a Gabby pair there. They're on 2 eggs. 2 eggs. That's the Fed producing pair for us last year. They're on 2 eggs. A new pairing, Jansen Checker Pie cock with a blue hen. They're on 2 eggs. Most of them are on 2 eggs. The only pair, there's 2 pairs that are on 1 egg, and that's a full Cooster pairing down there and in there. They're on 1 egg each, and they'll be due to lay their second egg tomorrow night. They skip a day, so they'll lay an egg, skip a day, and then lay an egg. One thing that didn't happen for us last year was the pied hen. She didn't lay any eggs for us. We paired her with the big cock up there, who's now on 2 eggs with his hen, and we didn't get any success out of that pairing for breeding. She just wasn't ready for breeding, obviously, which was a damn shame, and it set us back a little bit with young ones. But because we only had 6 pair last season, and now we've got 18 pairs of stock. But she's laid 2 eggs, and she's paired to a really well-bred Herman Cooster cock. He's the grandson of Better Than Bolt, bred by Premier Stud, and his father is Broken Bolt, also bred by Premier Stud, purchased by David Sara, and we bought him. He cost us a pretty penny, but they're both really well-bred pigeons, so we're excited to see the young ones out of them. So that's basically it, guys. They still get their hour each out and treading. I'm working during the day, but my dad doesn't start working until next week. By next week, most of these pairs should have laid 2 eggs. If they haven't, then they'll be barred in until they do lay the 2 eggs. They all still get their hour each, like I just said. But during the night, like it is now, they got food locked in there with them. And they got galley pots there of water, so if they need a drink, they can take a drink whenever they want, really. So yeah, everything's gone really smoothly. Old bird season starts in April, so we'll be cracking on with training the old birds up soon. But when the evenings draw out a bit, because by the time we get home from work, it's dark. So yeah, we'll get on that when the evenings start drawing out, and we'll pair the pigeons up for racing. But that's it. The breeding season so far has gone really, really well. We're pleased with it. Compared to last year was very rushed. But that's the way it goes when you're trying to renovate a house and breed pigeons at the same time. Some gets in the way of each other, you know. But we're really pleased with how things have gone. The Roland Janssen hen's due to lay within the next couple of days. You can feel the egg in between the vent bones and the passage. If you can feel like a solid obstruction between the vent bones, it's usually an egg. You could probably feel it between 6 to 8 days if they haven't laid by the 7th day, or was it 7 to 10 days for laying? But you can feel an egg in there coming down the passage. So yeah, basically everything's going really smoothly. Really pleased with it. Keeping it nice and fresh in here with the easy bed. Smells of pine. It smells lovely in here, nice and dry. The pigeons have got more grit. The hens are going mad for the grit at the moment, obviously, because they want to lay solid eggs. So we've got extra grit in here for them. Just an old drinker filled full of grit. Grit down there, pink minerals, and they've got cider vinegar in their water. That's changed daily, and they've got cider vinegar in their galley pots. Obviously, it's a mix, been made up, and then it's just poured individually into the galley pots. They will be going on 11 and 1 when they're hatching young ones. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll do another update soon, probably when the eggs start chipping. And then I'll just keep you updated with everything, really. I hope everybody's breeding season's going very well. I've noticed that Ham's flight kit box is pairing up. Good luck with that, buddy. Hope everything goes really well. And racing for next season as well. Sean Lower Pigeons races. Shouts out to Sean. Shouts out to Hawaiian Brian. Joam Tipplers. Everybody that's subscribed to the channel. My Uncle William, who comes down quite regularly to see the pigeons. Everybody that's subscribed to the channel. Hope you have a good breeding season and racing season this year. So cheers, guys.